Good morning, Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noel from the CanAm garage. I thought I'd take a moment just to show you three gifts that were under the tree that pertain to the hobby. First up, from my cat, who's right off screen here with me. He just thought he should help. And I'm sure somebody's going to ask, well, how does the cat get money to buy new models? Well, as I said before, he's the local catnip dealer, and this was a good year for him, so yeah, he's sharing. He thought I deserved a little something, and yeah. This is yet another one of the little trucks, the 132 Snap Tights from Monogram. I had this back in the day, a Premier Edition, the first edition. This is at least a second edition because, and I can tell easily from the box art, and from the fact that the kit includes stickers, not decals. The original versions of the kits that I recall building when I was young all had decals, and I wish these did. They don't, and there's not much I can do about that. Regardless, if anybody's really interested, this is essentially the same kit as their GMC General. There's a couple details. The Chevy Bison has the sunroof. The GMC General has a headache rack. The stripes are, of course, different, and the grille is different, too. It has an actual Chevy Bison grille versus a GMC General. The badge on the grille is different. Don't recall, maybe the turn signals are, too? Don't know. Really doesn't matter at this point. Also, from the cat, is one I never had as a kid. This is a AMT 132 Snap Tight truck, the Ford CL9000. Very, very, very cool. I've already looked it over. I like the engineering of what they've done with it. You can see it actually includes an engine, which is something the Monogram kits do not. And that's cool. I'm all out for that. Like the only AMT snap truck I've ever built before was the BJ and the Bear Kenworth. And yeah, that's cool. Different way to do the decals. This one has actual decals. And I'll give you a quick look at them. The instructions are really nothing to look at, but actual decals. And as opposed to the hard 3/4 sides tire in the Monogram kit, we have a hard, and I mean they're hard. There's no, I can't hardly squeeze it. Tires, all 4 sides are there. 3 sides, tread both sides. Monogram tires have the tread and one side. That's easy to fix. I've come up with a solution for it because I built a few of the 132 trucks and I will build more, so I sacrificed a tire, made a mold with RTV and cast iron resin sides. Lastly, this is the one that was right on the top of my Holy Grail list. This is an AMT Ertl, as we can see here, International TranStar Eagle 2 cab over. I can recall looking at this kit so many times when I was a youngster at my local, if you will, my local Woolco, and saying one of these days. It wasn't a question of money, it was a question of wasting my money. Prior to this kit, I had tried an AMT Kenworth W900, the Watkins truck, and I just couldn't get it built. This looks to build a lot better. Excuse me. And it comes to me from my friend Robert, with a little bit of Robert Marcil, and with some help from our friend Claude Boulia. Gentlemen, merci beaucoup. You don't know how much this means to me because it's a chance to finally build something I've wanted for years. The two of them went through their parts, their stashes, their junkyards, whatever you want to call it, and they found me the original edition plastic, Premier Edition, as Robert puts it, of the kit, so that I can actually build the kit as is. It's all here. The only thing done that they couldn't change is that the only engine between them is pre-assembled. I can work with that. I can definitely work with that. I have, well, most of the two sets of decals, I'm guessing. Some sort of 2 sets of decals. There's more to it than you think. The instructions are beautiful. I've taken a good read through it and said, oh, I think I know what I'm going to go for a color scheme on this. Although there's another couple options too, but I can't find the picture that I saw on the internet of a full-size truck. Anyway, regardless, the plastic in this box is a Premier Edition. The box, on the other hand, is not a Premier Edition. This is actually a second generation box. And you can tell the difference because back in the day, they didn't have barcodes, and now we have a barcode. So, this will be pretty much jump right to the top of my build pile for 2022, simply because it's what can I say? I am just about speechless at having the opportunity to build that one truck kit from my youth. When I used to stare at Woco, every time my mom would go shopping on the weekends to Woco, I'd tag along, and well, not that I had much choice, but I would tag along, and I can recall staring at this box so many times at the local Woco. I'm thinking one day, well, here I am. Here I am, gee, 45 years later, we'll say. 45, yeah, that sounds about right. 45 years later. Yeah, and I'm finally getting the opportunity to build that truck. I had briefly considered painting it as the box art, but that would be just too easy. Anyway, that's it for all this time, guys. Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noel, and I wish you all nothing but the best for the new year.